beautiful people? It is your homegirl, Miss Shameless, all up in your building. And guess what, guys? I hit 1 million subscribers. Money dance, money dance. Oh my God, my moment. 5 years in the game, ladies and gentlemen. I would just like to thank the Academy, Fenty Beauty, Trophy Wife, my mom, God. Thank you, Boos, for supporting me throughout these 5 years. It has been super long. And I am not an overnight success. I am like the quintessential slow and steady, wins my race. So I'm just so happy. This is long overdue, but I am happy to be here. And I'm happy to be here right now because this just happened on the weekend and I uploaded my Fenty Beauty video. If you haven't peeped it, you might as well go click that I button. But I uploaded that on a Friday. I was in San Francisco filming with Google, but I didn't sleep that much. And when I did wake up from my slumber, I discovered I was at 1 million. It was really cool because on set we had like confetti. So it was very like life imitating art, art imitating life. It was awesome. And I'm so glad that this weekend went down the way it did because the reality of this situation was a week ago. My life was, even a few days before that, it was just like, the perception of 1 million, you would think I'd have 1 million in the bank. And that's just not the case. The reality is I am about to be homeless. I just got a letter from my landlord saying I can't live here anymore. And so I got to situate that. My dog has fleas. I have my own business. I have a production company and it is self-funded by me. I am the only investor. And when you run a business, as all of my fellow entrepreneurs know, it is hard and you need a lot of money to keep the ship floating. So I have tapped out pretty much all my resources and it is a terrifying place to be when you are just like coasting when you're that close. I'm super happy to be here, and the reality of what I have learned is live in the moment and celebrate where you are. There is always something to be happy and grateful for. So despite me about to be homeless because I don't know where, I can't deal with that right now. Despite Jackie having fleas, despite, funds being like, hey, I have a roof over my head. I have friends and family. I'm doing what I love doing, and life is good in sunny California. I can have everything in the world, and it will mean nothing if I don't do anything with it. You can have all this potential and sit on it and not get anywhere. So what I've learned over the course of these 5 years is, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do now that I have 1 million subscribers? What am I gonna do now that I have this business? What am I gonna do now that I'm in this space? I'm gonna figure it out. I do know, celebrate where you are, but also plan for tomorrow. There is so much that can happen in the flip of a switch. So yes, cop your mom that purse that she always wanted because she could never afford it. Get you that Fenty Beauty collection. Get you your car, your house, all of that. But in doing that, also prepare for tomorrow. And that's part of adulting. That's part of growing up. That's part of planning and running a business. Yes, be present in the moment and do you and be shameless and all that good stuff, but be a grown-up, be an adult, be mature. And these are all things that I've done, but now I'm in a different league. So it's just like, dang, girl, you gotta relearn this shit that they didn't teach you in school. So this is the school of hard knocks, and it's awesome. It's stressful, but I do know with stress comes growth. Like, in order for a plant to grow, it needs to push through all the shitty dirt, like literally shitty dirt, to like blossom into like this beautiful, like magnificent, colorful little thing. What's next, girl? House of Shameless. What is that even? Why are you talking about this? What is this business? What do you do outside of YouTube? I have a production company that produces videos for brands with influencers. And I am pushing and putting all my energy in that. Ways that you can support a YouTuber and influencer. You can subscribe to their channel, because once an influencer has 1 million subscribers or whatever number they have, they can use this as leverage to get work. That's how we're able to produce these videos so you don't have to pay. This is a free service, but the reality is we spend a lot of money to make sure it's free, and brand deals help support that. So you can watch our videos, you can like them, you can comment, you can engage. You can also support them by buying their merchandise. A Shameless manifesto, a Do You Boo hat, pins. If a YouTuber is selling merchandise like myself, you can buy and support. And that again allows us to continue to have this service for free. I just want to keep you guys inspired. I want to keep you shameless. Ultimately, yes, I would love to be rich and famous, but I am really about opening up the opportunities for other people too. I could just, leave it all behind and just be like, I just want to be a YouTuber, film in my own place and take the money and run. But I don't want to live that life. I don't want to just be out here making all this cake just for myself. I feel like as an artist, as a creative, and as a person who's come up from here, I need to give back. What's next? 1 million, she gonna throw a party in New York City. Yes, I'm gonna come back to where it all started, and that's in New York City. So we're gonna talk the specifics of being an entrepreneur, of running a business, what to know, learning what I've learned, the highs and the lows from not just myself, but from my New York City friends. So make sure you follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, so you know when that's gonna go down, but it's gonna go down soon. So yes, thank you guys for supporting me throughout this entire journey. It has been challenging as a mofo, but you have made this space a very inspiring and supportive space. So I will forever be grateful to have you on Team Shameless, and you have transformed my life, and I hope that my videos and my message has transformed yours. If you are new to this channel, watch video number 1 so you know what the heck Shameless Maya is really and truly about, boo. And until then, I'ma take my 1 million boos and just like scurry and make that ish into something beautiful. Until next time, remember to do you, be you, and stay true, boo.